This past week I finally stopped showing physical signs of my miscarriage, and so I wanted to give a full timeline. Got pregnant in October, got a positive pregnancy test in early to mid-November. I scheduled my first prenatal appointment for December. Went into my first prenatal appointment when I should have been 7 weeks and 5 days. I did the ultrasound and there was no heartbeat, there was no yolk sac. I was measuring around 7 weeks and 3 days. I decided to use expectant management, which is just like waiting to see if my body takes control. So I just waited and then nothing happened. Super dark period of time. December was awful. After the holidays kind of passed, I went back to the doctor, did a confirmation ultrasound to like just give me additional peace of mind that indeed everything was not progressed. I decided to go with medical intervention to induce my body to miscarry. I spent my new year miscarrying my pregnancy on January 1st. I took misoprostol around noon. I only needed 1 dose. Started bleeding and cramping within an hour. Within 9 hours, most of all the tissue had passed. I basically stayed in bed all day. I would not recommend like doing this while you go to work or something. Absolutely not. I had like pretty severe cramping, very similar to early labor if you have had children. Maybe a really, really bad period. Uncomfortable enough that I was taking pain medication. The majority of everything was done within 9 hours, but then I continued bleeding. That subsided just last week. It wasn't like heavy or anything, but spotting consistently for weeks. So like right now is January 20th and I took misoprostol on January 1st, and probably like by January 18th it had stopped. So coming up on 3 weeks before every like physical sign was done. That also corresponds with when I got a negative pregnancy test. So I was taking weekly pregnancy tests to make sure that my hormone levels are going down. The only other thing is like ovulation. I have no idea. I did see some like cervical mucus that would have maybe been fertile last week, but I wasn't taking ovulation tests, so I literally have no idea. So we'll just see when my period comes. But that's the next like step in this situation.